Hello, so creative. Welcome to today's tutorial. So for today's tutorial, we'll be learning how to draft a pencil skirt, short pencil skirt. So let's begin. For our skirt, we'll be needing a length of 20. This is our waistline, and our hip line, we're taking it at 18. And then the length of the skirt is 20 plus bending allowance of 2 inches, taking it to be 22. So we take the same measurement on this end. This is the hip line, and then the full length I said earlier was 20 plus 2 inches for bending. We have 22. So I'm going to connect the line. And do same for this. Now the measurement for the waist is 28 divided by 4. 28 divided by 4. That's what I've marked there. And then the hips is 39 divided by 4. Equally mark that also. So coming here, hip is 39 divided by 4. You place the hip measurement here, but if you want it to be fitted, you're going to minus 1 inches. So I want mine to be fitted, so I'm going to be taking 8 inches down here, and I'll connect this. Okay, so blend this properly. Okay, and take a look at this too. Follow this. All right, so for the front, this is the front part of the skirt. You're going to come down on the center line by 1 inches, and then measure about 1 away from here, and draw a curve to meet at the center line from that point, like so. So blend this. That's it. So the front part of the skirt is ready. Now for this front part, as you can see, I have not added allowance to it, so it depends on what you want. You could want to go by 1 inch allowance. Okay, so you just had that either on this pattern or when you want to cut the fabric. So that's dependent on what you want, but for me, I'm going to be making use of half inches because it's fabric I'm working with is actually a stretchy fabric. So I'm just going to be adding half inch when I'm cutting, or let me just add it to this pattern at once so that you don't get confused. I'm working with a stretchy fabric, so I don't need allowance much. But if you're working with a non-stretchy fabric, you can go ahead and add 1 inches or 1.5, depends on how you want the ease. Okay, so that's my pattern with the sewing allowance. Okay, so I'll cut this. So this is the front part of my skirt. I won't cut into this until when I'm done drafting the back part of the skirt. So I'll adjust my paper and draft the back pattern. So like this. So for the body, so we're going to be cutting the back pattern of our pencil skirt now. So for the back pattern, I love to have ease on the zip allowance side. So I'll be taking 2 inches for my zip allowance because I need that to work properly on the butt area. So I'm measuring 2 inches. Alright, and don't forget that the length of our skirt is 22, so we'll still indicate the hip line, which is 8 here, and then the length, which is 20 plus bending allowance of 2 inches, which is 22. So we'll indicate the same line on this end. And then we connect the lines. So this connects the lines, and this. Okay, so for this other end, we'll connect the line. So we'll bring the front part of our skirt. Sorry, I'd already cut off here, but this should be a guide to help you know that this is the length of the skirt. Do not consider here for now. This is to prevent folding on the front part when you're wearing your skirt. So now on this point, between I think 4.5 inches, I want to blend the back of my skirt. So at 4 inches here, I'm going to come in on the waistline by half an inch. Okay, on the waistline I'll come in here by half inch, and on the hip line I'll come out here by half inch. Then I'll pick up my cuff and blend to meet at the point. Let's consider here first. Okay, so we'll blend this. So below that hip line I'll come in by 3 inches, blend into the 3 inches point. Okay, so I'll now take in my tape and measure 1 inch for my zip allowance. 1 inch for my zip allowance. So that's it. So sorry, this place is like this. Okay, so this is the back part of my skirt, and don't forget the straight line. So on this straight line I'll keep my front part because I'm still using the same measurement. Okay, so I'll just keep my front part on the straight line where I measured the 2 inches, and I hope you can see this properly. So on the waistline I'll come out by 1.5 inches like this. Okay, I'll come out by 1.5 inches and I'll mark. So I'll connect this 1.5 inches on I'll blend it until it finishes on that hip line. That is it. So now our back pattern is ready. I'm going to cut this. Our back pattern is ready. I'm going to cut this. Okay. And then I'll follow this line. I love to knit on the zip line so that I would not mistake that to be my side. Okay, so I love to knit on the zip line. So this is it for our pencil skirt drafting. Like, comment, subscribe and share while I come your way with the sewing tutorial on our next post. Have a lovely day. Bye.